Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Klay Thompson is out there with Flag. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Okoro is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Now here's Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. And down it goes. 2 points.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
To the middle. The shot comes out. Giddey with a defensive effort. Okoro with the ball. Washington's there. Okoro passes to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Jones. Takes a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. Here's Buzelis, and he dunks it down.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Thompson outside. Davis probing. And it's good from the elbow.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Washington grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And the layup is good off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Okoro outside. From outside the arc. And it's Flag with a rebound. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Flag. Back to Washington. And here's Davis. Shoots over Vucevic. Davis can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here's Giddey, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Okoro outside. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Jones. Puts up a 3. And it's Flag with a rebound. Here's Lively. Davis down low, working on Vucevic. Davis misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddy. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Well, Vucevic didn't come into the league with that shot, but it's been a crucial part of his game for years now.
Thompson, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front, up by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Max Christie. Najee Marshall is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in at the 1. That one drops for him.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Mavericks trail by 7. Martin with a screen on Carter. The 3 from Russell. Chicago with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebound.
Outside Carter. Herter, a screen on Gafford. Carter from outside. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Gafford. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Russell, that's good.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Checked in for DeSumo. Josh Giddey comes in for Herter, and it's Trey Jones in for Carter. Dallas also making some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Martin. Flagg comes in for Marshall, and it's P.J. Washington in for Christie. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And again, Chicago, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's Giddey after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Smith outside. Takes the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Okoro outside. Pass to Jones. Smith with a screen on Russell. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. sinks it from distance.
Well, hey, Smith has this kind of range, which is why you got to at least honor his shot.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Chicago, Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith, and Buzelis is subbed in for Williams. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Russell. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Flagg. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answer for how to contain him.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the pick. Let's go with a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Down low. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Here's Flagg. Fires from deep. Buzelis grabs the board. Giddey with it. Now Thompson defending. And that one good. And the Bulls lead by 5.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Washington outside. Pass to Flagg. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And it's Washington missing. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Here's Okoro. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lively. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Now here's Jones, right wing. Here's Vucevic. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Magic. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nikola Vucevic has come to play here in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The Mavericks trailing. They've got Trey Jones. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Okoro in at the three. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Now here's Washington. Outside for Davis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, Chicago's shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Giddey with a screen on Thompson. Jones with the ball. Yet to see a basket. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Vucevic. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They get it again. Washington up top. Here's Flagg. 5 points in the game. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Giddey with a screen on Lively. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Jones. Excellent D there from Lively.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
On the wing, Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Outside Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Here's Flagg. Washington, a screen on Giddey. And here's Flagg outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Now Giddey from behind the arc. The 3 from Okoro knocks down the triple. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the clock.
The three from Thompson. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Giddey against Thompson. And it's Giddey missing. Mavericks trail by 5. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Davis with a screen on Giddey. The three from Thompson. They get the rebound. Davis active on the offensive glass.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Bulls making a switch here. Isumu's checked in. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. .151 left to play in the third. Isumu outside. Chicago passing it around. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Washington. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. And stolen by Jones. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. To the inside, Vucevic. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Now here's Russell. With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Williams misses. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside Jones. Okoro outside. Isumu outside. Pass to Vucevic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
To the paint. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead, up 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Now here's Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Russell, that's good.
A great touch by D'Angelo. Float game on full display.
Carter, the pass to Smith. Now Herder. Pass to DeSumo. Now here's Smith. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Josh Giddey. Allie?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year.
Timeout.
But the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Chicago going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Flagg subbed in for Russell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. He gets it in there.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Now Thompson. Davis with a screen on Giddey. Thompson! Oh, missed on the tray.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Washington against Giddey. Vucevic! Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 8. Washington inside, guarded by Kuro. Yes, it's good!
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now Giddey, let's loose for 3. Oh, it misses! Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Lively, here's Flag. Puts up the tray. Oh, he can't hit it.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Jones takes a 3. Oh, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 4. Vucevic fires. Oh, the jump hook. You know it.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Davis. Here's Flag. Washington a screen. Buries it from outside.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to screen look. Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis. Oh, no good on the layup. And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Lots of room. Lively pulls it down. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Searching for a fast bucket and a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And Dallas with possession, trailing by 5. Here's Washington. Now Davis. Jacks up a 3. Not that time. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Buzelis.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.